Hello everyone, and welcome back again with you all. I hope you must be waiting for my videos. This video is for you all for today. So, in this video, we are going to discuss about Earth in the solar system. What is inside this topic we learn under this topic about sun, star, moon, galaxies, universe, and etc. So let's start the video and I hope you will enjoy it. So what are heavenly bodies? Heavenly bodies are those bodies that we see in the sky from the earth are called heavenly bodies or crystal bodies. We say it crystal bodies also. It is known as crystal bodies or heavenly bodies. The bodies that we see in the sky from the earth is known as crystal bodies. They include stars, planets, comets, moons, and so many extra things. So let us find out more about these heavenly bodies. So firstly we are going to talk about stars. What are stars? Stars are the twinkling spots of light that we see in the sky at night. You can see that these are the twinkling spots of light that we see at night. When you go upstairs in the night, when you go upstairs, you see so many stars in the sky. So those are the twinkling spots of light that we see in the sky. Now they are self-luminous crystal bodies that emit heat and light. They have their own heat and light. They have their own light, as we know that the moon does not have its own light. So unlike the moon, we are having stars which had their own heat and light. And one more thing guys, I want to ask that did you know how stars are formed? How they are formed? You must have listened that people says when a person died a star is formed. No, it's not like that. When a person died a star is formed. No, it's not like that. Stars are formed from which clouds of dust and gases. There are so many clouds which had dust in them. So they are formed from which clouds of dust and gases. When the center of the clouds becomes thicker and denser, then it starts shrinking into thick disk and starts spinning rapidly. So as I told you that when the center of the clouds become very thicker, it starts shrinking rapidly. And when the center of this spinning mass becomes more hotter and hotter, when it becomes more hotter and hotter, then finally a chain of reactions occurs. A chain of reaction occurs where huge amount of energy in the form of heat, light, and energy and all other radiations are formed. So when these all the things are released into the space, a star is formed. A star is formed like this, not by saying that the person has died then a star is formed. No, a star is formed from which clouds of dust and gases. Okay, the nearest star, the star which is nearest to the earth is sun. The sun is the star which is nearest to the earth. Now stars are found in very large clusters or groups. If I ask you where the stars are formed, you say that stars are formed in the sky. Yes, stars are formed in the sky, but they are found in very large clusters or groups. Okay, they are found in the sky only, but in very large clusters or groups, and these clusters are called galaxies. They are known as galaxies. A galaxy is consist of stars, dust, gases, and other matters which bound together by a force called gravity. Okay, so galaxies they consist of so many stars, dust, particles, and everything. So there are so many galaxies. There could be several millions of galaxies in the universe, and those all galaxies together make up our universe. I should show you our galaxy. It is our galaxy, Milky Way. It is Milky Way, our galaxy, which our galaxy is Milky Way. It is known as Akash Ganga in Hindi. We live in Akash Ganga. We live in Milky Way galaxy. So there are hundreds of billions of galaxies, with more getting formed every moment. Every galaxy formed every moment. So there are billions of and millions of galaxies in the universe. Our galaxy is Milky Way, which is known as Akash Ganga in Hindi. Okay, so guys, I told you that stars are found in clusters or groups, right? So the group of stars which appear to be made in recognizable patterns are called constellations. You must have seen the sky when seen from the earth. Some of the stars in the sky appear to be arranged in recognizable patterns, while there are so many group of stars which look like animal, some look like people, some look like any object, and some look like any hunters, right? So there are group of stars which appear to be which appear to be arranged in recognizable patterns. So what are constellations? Constellations, these patterns star appears to make in the sky, are called constellations. Now in the since in the ancient times, hundreds of constellations has been identified in the sky. There are so many constellations which have been identified in the sky, and of which scientists have only accept 88 names. Now scientists have only named 88 constellations. Now I am going to tell you about some important constellations which are Ursa Major, Ursa Major, Arian, and some other also includes Canis Major, the Great Dog, Leo, the Lion, the Taurus, the Bull. So I should show you. This is Arian. Arian is shaped like a hunter with a raised club. You can see that it's looking like a hunter. This is must be looking like a people with a raised club. It's looking like a hunter, that he is going to hunt something, right? So it is Arian. Arian is shaped like a hunter. I should show you one more. It's Ursa Major. You can see it's Ursa Major. Ursa Major is also known as Great Bear or the Big Dipper. You can see that its shape is like bear. Its shape must be looking like bear. So it's also known as Great Bear or the Big Dipper. It is known as Big Dipper because it takes the shape of a large ladle. It takes the shape of a very large ladle. So if I talk about this Ursa Major, so in Ursa Major, you can see I have made a circle. Why? Why I have made a circle on this star? Why? Because because it is the pole star. You must have seen North Star or the pole star. Dhruv Tara we say. Dhruv Nakshatra. Yeah. So it is pole star. It's pole star. It says while three stars from the handle. Wait. I should tell you. Three stars from the handle. These three stars from the handle, and four stars from the bowl. These three stars and these four stars from the bowl. Now when we make a straight line joining first two stars of the bowl, these first two stars, when we make a straight line joining this and these stars to the first bowl and extend it due north, we are getting to the north, and then the line points to the pole star. So it is pole star. It is pole star. We say it as pole star or the north star. If I tell you, then a pole star always extend to the northern horizon. It is when you see it, it will be always in the northern part. अच्छा, एक बात बताओ कि जो पहले के लोग होते थे, देयर वर ट्रैवलर्स, सेलर्स, देयर वर सो मेनी ट्रैवलर्स एंड सेलर्स. सो हाउ दे यूज टू फाइंड आउट द डायरेक्शंस, कि in which direction they had to go, or in this direction they had to go. So in which direction, how they find their direction? They used to find their direction using the pole star. There were travelers who used the pole star to find out their directions at night. Because what happened in the morning or in the noon time, the people can easily find out, but at night there is so much difficulty to find out their direction, so they used pole star to find out their direction. Okay, now guys, I should tell you more about solar system, but I am going to tell you about solar system, but more about the sun, planets I will be telling you about in my next video. And solar system, I should tell you today that solar system is the sun, the various objects that move around it. What is sun? See, what does solar means? Solar means that solar of the sun. The sun occupies the central position in the solar system. I told you that sun occupies the central position in the solar system. So solar system consists of planets, their satellites or moons, asteroids, comets or meteors. So there are so many things in the solar system, and the sun occupies the central position in the solar system, and all other crystal bodies like planets, we have Mercury, Venus, Mars, Earth, Jupiter. So these all the planets revolve around the sun. So guys, for today I will be making till here only. So I hope you will like my video. Please subscribe my channel and like it. I hope you will like my video. Thank you so much. Bye.